different. Remember, we have already started. Is that not so?
Yes.
The other day, I taught you the pelvis, the anatomy of the pelvis, and I told you to go and read on the foetal skull. I gave you an assignment, a reading assignment. So now we are here, we are going to talk about the anatomy of the foetal skull. So, can somebody tell me, what do you know about the foetal skull? In this case, nobody is right, nobody is wrong, yeah? So what do you know about the foetal skull? Yes. Very good. It means you read something, eh?
Yes.
The foetal skull is the hardest. She's right. Let's clap for her. Yes, Kapu? Thank you very much. It is the bone framework. Let's clap for her. So we are going to talk about the foetal skull, and this is the foetal skull. The anatomical model of the foetal skull. This is it, eh? This is what we are going to talk about today. Yeah? First, we said the foetal skull, as your colleague has rightly said, it is a body framework that supports the brain and the vital organs. Is it not body? By touching it, it is body, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and we said it is the most difficult part to deliver. When a woman is in labor, the foetal skull is difficult to deliver. Whether it comes first or it comes last. And it contains vital organs. Example of those vital organs that are in the foetal skull. Example, the brain. The brain. Very important here. Yeah? So that's why during delivery, especially in the second stage of labor, the midwife is supposed to take you. So that at the end of the day, the baby will not have any injuries of fetal abnormalities, yeah?
Yes.
So we want to look at the objective. What do we think we are going to learn at the end of this session? What are our expectations? We said, one, you should be able to describe the shape of the foetal skull. Yeah? Then again, you should be able to describe the regions of the foetal skull. It has regions. You should be able to identify the bones. Remember we said it is a body framework. You should be able to identify the bones that are on the foetal skull. And again, you should be able to identify the ossification centers and the sutures that are on the foetal skull. These are the objectives. So by the end of this session, you should be able to know all these ones. Yeah? We have 4 bullet points. Is that not so?
Yes.
Thank you. So, the first bullet point, we said the shape. Is that not so? So we said the foetal skull. This is the foetal skull. It is oval in shape, or it is like an egg. When you look at it, it appears as if it is round, but it is oval in shape. It resembles an egg. Right? That's how the foetal skull is. Yeah? Then we want to look at the part of the foetal skull. This foetal skull, it has parts. It has 3 parts. Huh?
Yes.
We have the boards, the face, and the base. 3 parts. The board, this one, this is the board, the face, and the base. So, we want to look at the board. We said the board of this foetal skull, it has 5 bones, 4 sutures, and 2 fontanelles. Are you getting it?
Yes.
But we are going to limit ourselves. Yeah? And we said the face, it has 14 bones that are fused together. And it has a base. So the foetal skull is 3 parts. It has 3 parts. The board, the face, and the base. And on this board, which we are going to deliberate on more today, and it is very important for us midwives, we said we have 5 bones here. Again. And we said again, we have sutures and we have fontanelles. Yeah? So we want to look at the bones. the bones, the sutures, and the fontanelles. Let's look at the 5 bones. We said there are 5 bones on the vault of the foetal skull. This is the vault. 5 bones. Look at my hand. 5 bones. Yeah? We said the 2 frontal bones. It forms the forehead. The 2 frontal bones, the 2 parietal bones, and 1 occipital bone. Sorry, can you listen? Let me explain. Yeah? Then if you have any concern, you can talk later. Yeah? We have 2 frontal bones, 2 parietal bones, and 1 occipital bone. 1 is 1. So these 5 are the 5 bones that are on the vault of the foetal skull. Yeah? And on each of these bones, we have ossification centers. And these ossification centers are where calcium are deposited. So for fetal development, during fetal growth, that is where the fetus goes and collects those calcium for fetal growth. Are you getting it? So on the 2 frontal bones, here we have the frontal bosses. Here, this is the 2 frontal bosses on the 2 frontal bones. So on the 2 parietal bones, we have the 2 parietal eminences. Yeah. Then on the 1 occipital bone, we have 1 occipital protuberance. Are you getting it? Can I go over again? Yes. Listen. We said we have 5 bones and we have 5 ossification centers. And each of those ossification centers are situated on the bones and they are named similarly like them. So initially we said 2 frontal bones, and on these 2 frontal bones we have the 2 frontal protuberance. The 2 parietal eminences. The 2 parietal eminences, we have the 2 parietal bone, we have the 2 parietal eminences. And the 1 occipital bone, we have 1 occipital protuberance. Are you getting it? Yes. So that is it, yeah? So we want to look at the sutures. Remember I told you that the vault, it has bones, which we have already deliberated on, sutures and fontanelles. We are finished with the bones. Now we want to look at sutures. And for this session, we are not going to talk about the fontanelles because of time. So we want to limit ourselves to sutures. These are what we call sutures. These lines, they are called sutures. They resemble zigzag. These are what we call sutures. So we want to look at what are sutures. Sutures are membranous, inossified, meaning they are not fully formed, that are formed on the vault in between the bones of the foetal skull. They are not well ossified. They are there to separate the bones of the foetal skull. Are you getting it? Yes. They are called sutures. So we want to look at the sutures. These lines, yeah? These lines. This is the frontal suture. Yeah? The frontal suture. It separates the 2 frontal bones from each other. Remember, we spoke about frontal bones, right? Yes. So the line in between the 2 frontal bones are called frontal suture. Are you getting it? Yes. Then we have the coronal suture. This coronal suture, for ladies, that is where normally we put our coronet. Is that not so? Yes. Yes, towards the ear, towards the temple, the temporal lobe. So the coronal suture separates the 2 frontal bones from the 2 parietal bones. Suture. And we have the sagittal suture. The sagittal suture separates the 2 parietal bones from each other. These are the 2 parietal bones. And this suture, we call it the sagittal suture. Then again, the last suture here is called the lambdoidal suture. This one, it separates the 2 parietal bones from the 1 occipital bone. Yeah. So how many sutures do we have? We have 4 sutures, and we have 5 bones. Are you getting it? Yes. And we have 5 ossification centers. Don't forget those ones. Yeah. Okay. If you have any question before I go further, can midwives, the bones of the fetus come help us to know the progress of labor. When the woman is in labor, especially in the second stage of labor, tells you the presentation of the fetus. Is that labor going to be normal? Is that labor going to be heavy? Is that baby going to come in the normal position, which is the occipital anterior position? Or maybe is that baby's head going to be well flexed or deflexed? So that's why it is very important for us to know the parameters of the fetus form, yeah? So, yes, Joseph.
Now, during labor, the board that you together, are they going to deliver out few together or?
So thank you very much. That is a topic of the school. We have what we normally call mold. Remember we said these sutures, they are not well ossified. They are membranous spaces that separate the bones of the fetus form. There is what we call molding. Molding means the overlapping and overriding of the skull bones. So these skull bones, they overlap and override. And at the end of the day, the diameter of the fetus skull is reduced so that it can pass through the back canal. That is the topic of the school, yeah? So the baby's head does not normally come through that. And normally, the baby that goes through normal vaginal delivery, that's the head that goes through mold. Because you see a section, the baby's head does not go through mold. Yeah? Do we have any other questions? I don't know, am I too fast? No. So, can I have somebody to come in front of class to volunteer and tell me the goals of the fetus form? Any student to volunteer just the goals of the fetus form? Come, Kaku, come. Thank you, let's clap for that. Just the goals of the fetus form.
Good afternoon, class. So according to Mr. Rhoda, the fetus skull has 5 bones and 2 frontal bones, the 2 parietal bones, and the 1 occipital bone.
Let's clap. I want somebody again to come and volunteer to tell us the sutures. Sutures.
Good afternoon, class. According to the teaching we have this afternoon, we have 4 sutures. And we talk about the frontal sutures, which divide the 2 frontal bones. We talk about the coronal suture, which divide the both 2 parietal bones and the 2 frontal bones. Then we talk about the sagittal sutures, which divide the 2 parietal bones. And we talk about the lamboidal suture, which divided the 2 parietal bones and 1 occipital.
So these sutures divide the bones from each other, yeah? Okay. Can I go over there with you? You want me to go over there?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are going to tell me. How do you call the suture? So the frontal sutures. The frontal sutures, they divide into frontal bones from each other. Then we have the coronal sutures, which divide into frontal bones from the 2 parietal bones. Then we have the sagittal sutures, which divide into parietal bones from each other. And we have the lamboidal suture, divide 2 parietal bones from the occipital bones. Again, we have fontanelles. We have 6 fontanelles. But for this purpose, we only, for us midwives, we only want to use 2. So that is the anterior and posterior fontanelle. But next class, one read on the fontanelles, then we come and discuss our needs. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And I want to know, during labor, which one which called is press labor? Is it the 2 frontal bones press coming out or the 2 frontal bones?
Thank you very much. It is not part of our presentation, but I'm going to explain to you. During labor, a topic on its own, and we are going to deliberate on it in depth, yeah? But for this class, when the baby is coming in a vertex position. The baby is coming with the head, and when what is going to present at the lower pole is the occiput, this occipital bone. Are you getting it? It is the occiput that is coming. So it's the occiput that comes, and there are some mechanisms involved because of remember we spoke when we did the pelvic floor. We have said the pelvic floor has some muscles, and those muscles help the pelvic floor. The occiput will rotate one way to the side. Are you getting it? And again, the biparietal diameter will be visible, and the baby is delivered over the diaphragm. But don't worry, when you come to the next step, then you go. Yeah? So, for the sake of the class, you know what we are going to do? Maybe you divide yourself into groups, and I will leave the fetus form with your class. Yeah, with your class rep, I'm going to give it to him or her, and at the end of the day, maybe for this week or for a few days, you can now look at it and you touch it and look at the bones, you look at the sutures, and if you have any other concern, next class, you will come and talk on it. Yeah? Thank you very much.